If we don't find our voices and start speaking up against this nonsense, we can kiss every woman's face goodbye. We can kiss women's rights goodbye. We can kiss sororities goodbye. Find your voices, ladies, and the men who support us. Otherwise, this is our future. I'm sorry. I'm done. I don't want to deal with this shit at Tri Delt, at Kappa Kappa Gamma, in the women's locker room. You can be supportive of trans people and what they're going through without surrendering to this madness. Thomas has engendered a lot of acrimony in the swimming community, including from Riley Gaines, and Riley's got a thing or two to say about it. Riley's not out there saying trans women should have absolutely no role in public life or, shouldn't be recognized, etc. She just has a lane when it comes to athletics that is relevant to her. That's all she wanted to talk about at this San Francisco State University. She went out there, she was invited, she showed up and tried to speak to the students there, and then she was essentially kidnapped. She was chased out of the building, almost. They wanted her out, shoved her into a room. She couldn't get out. For 3 hours, she was in there being screamed at, threatened. She had been punched in the face and in the shoulder by a trans woman. A man punched her, dressed as a woman. They were demanding a ransom to release her from the building at all. And finally, she was able to, this is a young girl. She was in college last year. This is not some, chiseled, cynical old mofo like me. She's young and handled herself very gracefully, managed to get out of there and tweeted about it. And even the tweet was subdued. She said that they clearly want to silence me and therefore I'm doing the right thing and I'm going to continue using my voice. The university, the head of the university who was responsible for this behavior essentially, blocked Riley Gaines on Twitter. She blocked her from being able to follow the head of the, you've got to be kidding me. And wrote a long letter of apology to the trans activists at her university, not to Riley Gaines. There was no apology to her. It was all about how proud she was of the students who showed up there and behaved peacefully, leaving out the paragraph of those of you who didn't, who embarrassed us and made us into a national laughingstock, should be ashamed of yourselves. And at least the fig leaf of, and we're going to do the half-a-day training to teach you not to behave like that, the way they did at Stanford University when they shouted down that judge. It's an absolute disgrace.